What is going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be breaking down why Juggernaut has a 54.19% win rate. Welcome to the new patch. I'm super excited to be bringing you guys more and more videos, but I honestly had to play. I would have uploaded yesterday, but I needed some more games to really understand a lot what this patch is about. Pretty much every single hero in the game was changed. A lot of heroes were changed completely, and a lot of heroes are extremely busted. The one thing I do like is that most of the heroes are actually busted. So it's not just like there's one or two heroes that are busted and then everybody else is kind of like garbage. Most heroes are actually extremely strong. There's a lot of combinations between facets that you can choose that honestly make the game a lot more fun, and it's going to really customize the options because certain builds are going to be better with certain facets, and that's honestly the update that Dota needed. It's going to revive the game, in my opinion, completely. A lot of players are going to come back to this game, I think, because the update is just really nice. It changes a lot of things that were pretty much stagnant for a really long time. Even the pro players don't really understand what are the best things. Obviously, there's a few heroes that are extremely broken, like Shadow Shaman. I think Crystal Maiden's really strong, Lycan, but Juggernaut does not stay behind. Juggernaut's win rate is extremely solid for a reason. The hero's facet is Blade Storm, and that basically allows Blade Fury to now critically strike based on the level of Blade Dance. So pretty much now, I think in the laning phase, you don't take as many points in Healing Ward, and you take a lot more points in Blade Dance. That way you can actually get those crits with Blade Fury, and it's going to be very important. I think Juggernaut's laning phase has changed quite a bit because of this update, but I still think you need a good support pairing. Heroes like Crystal Maiden or Witch Doctor or a Grimstroke, heroes that have a stun or a slow that are going to help you land your Blade Fury and be on top of these targets, maybe a Venomancer. These heroes are going to help you a lot because if you're playing with a very passive support, let's say a Warlock, you're not going to have a really nice lane, especially against heroes like Slardar, who are going to be on top of you permanently. Slardar is one of the most picked off laners right now in the current patch, and is extremely annoying. I was playing a game earlier today and I did have a Warlock in my lane, and the lane was extremely passive, and that's not really good because the Slardar is going to do everything he wants and he's just going to sit there and deny, and it's going to be a really big problem for the Juggernaut. So if you can make it out of the laning phase quite comfortably and you have a nice support pairing, you're going to be able to do a fuck ton of damage that you weren't able to do before. So I highly recommend picking this hero, and Juggernaut is just a beast right now, so you're going to do very well. And his innate ability is Duelist, which means Juggernaut deals 10% more damage to targets that are facing him. Damage bonus always applies during Omni Slash. So basically any hero that wants to man fight you, you're going to have that extra 10% more damage, which is really going to be nice. And it's also going to help your Omni Slash. So it's going to be really nice in the early stages of the game, but also really important in the late game, because 10% damage in the late game is really strong because you're going to have a lot of items. So you're going to be doing a heck of a lot of damage. I think it's a really nice ability, and it's going to help Jug win these man fights that he wasn't able to win before. Heroes like Lifestealer or Ursa, you could kind of get away a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend you guys to man fight an Ursa even with this ability. You should just not do that. But heroes like Lifestealer, you're able to pair up against them much better than you were before, so it does change a lot of the dynamic about the hero. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the new changes and the new patch? What do you guys think is the most busted hero right now in the current meta? I would definitely like to know in the comment section below. I've seen a lot of busted heroes, but it's just an overall fun patch that you're able to pick a bunch of different heroes and try out their new innate abilities and also their facets, and try different combinations of item builds that you're able to do, because a lot of items were nerfed as well. So it's just a nice refreshing change that the meta is going to be completely different. You're not going to be seeing the same heroes every single game. Now let's break down the item build you guys should be playing with Juggernaut. So it's pretty standard. You can either go treads or phase boots, and then you're going to be going into the Maelstrom. Sonya and Yasha is quite strong. You could also go for a diffusal if you are going to get some value. If you are facing up against a Medusa or heroes of that nature, you should be picking up that diffusal. Aghanim Scepter is always going to be really strong. It's going to help you get out of sticky situations and get you that extra damage while Omni Slash is down. And then you can always go for items like Scotty or Butterfly or Monkey King Bar. I enjoyed Desolator. I think it's a pretty decent item, especially against low armor lineups. You're going to be shredding them with your Swift Slash and Omni Slash. And then in the late game, you can end up going for a Swift Blink and get rid of your boots, and that's definitely going to help you a lot. The more agility, the better. Now let's break down some of his best and worst matchups. So typically Juggernaut is good up against heroes like Underlord, Tidehunter, Clockwork, Dark Willow, Venomancer as well. You're good against these heroes, and they are quite popular. Underlord and Tidehunter are being picked quite a bit, especially Clockwork. He's being played quite a bit, and I've seen a ton of Dark Willow. The hero's really strong right now, so you should definitely be picking Juggernaut if you guys are seeing these matchups. And some of the worst matchups are Morphling, Nature's Prophet, Ursa, Lone Druid, Riki, Windranger. So these heroes again are also very popular. I have not seen much of Lone Druid. I have yet to try it out, so I'm not really sure on how strong the Lone Druid is with the new changes and the new patch. But I think with the rise of Slardar, it's a really big issue for Lone Druid to have a hero like Slardar completely take all your armor away and just get on top of you and absolutely obliterate you. I think Lone Druid might not be the most meta this patch no matter what, but I have still yet to try it, and I'm sure I'm going to run into a Slardar, so I'll be able to test it out and see how strong he's doing against the new Slardar, which is very, very strong. The hero's just stupid strong. And Ursa, I was playing it the other night. Ursa feels extremely insane, so I definitely would not pick the Juggernaut into the Ursa. Ursa is just super, super strong right now. I would definitely stay away from that hero if you're playing the Juggernaut. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys are playing Juggernaut this patch and if you guys enjoy all the changes. I'm definitely a really big fan of what Dota has done. It's going to be a lot easier to create a lot more content because the game was getting a little bit stale, but with so many changes, there's so many new videos that are going to be coming out. So subscribe if you guys are not already. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.